Is there a certain kind of like discipline that you guys have, or like regular practice schedule, watching VODs, studying competitors? Do you do any of that at all? I know I talked to Roll One about it. Like you guys seem to have a regular schedule that you stick to. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's really important for teams. I don't know how much I can stress this, but like a proper practice schedule, consistent every day, like how we do it. And
Right.
then after the scrim is done, we go over like not a checklist, but we have things we want to do, and then we do them every scrim. Because if you go into a scrim just doing whatever, what is the point of scrimming? There has to be a reason to scrim. Like you're just playing to play, so you have to have like a
Right.
checklist of things we want to do. So when we scrim, did we do this on this map? Did we do this? And then after the scrim, we go over, did we do it? And how did it turn out? And if it didn't work, then I mean, we scrim tomorrow. That's why you constantly scrim. So that's a huge part. And then also everyone's attitudes. Like we're all super calm. No one really complains besides me, but that's different inside game. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
so it's just
Oh yeah, Royal
mostly
2
like,
complain. There's actually a counter on
yeah,
it on Frosty's stream.
yeah,
How many times you
yeah.
complain? Yeah.
I'll literally call it their sniper's dead, and then we're all
Yeah.
two complain.
Yeah.
But yeah. So basically that you just have to have a proper practice schedule. And it's just how you practice inside. Because I know a lot of teams practice and they'll scram and they'll lose a game. They'll be like, whatever, that's online. Like we don't care. You have to take away, no matter what you're playing on. You have to do takeaways from each practice. So that's really important. I think that's what made us so good.
Right, right. So I like that. Like instead of just like, yeah, of course you want to win, but there are like specific goals that you need to accomplish. Winning is what you want, but they're like in order you have to basically. I'm wondering who's spearheading that though. I think like is it Snakebite who kind of is saying like, okay, these are the goals we want to accomplish before we go into a game.
Yeah,
Did we meet those goals? And what do we have to do better next time? Because I feel like this
yeah.
is such a
BJ
great
is really
mindset.
good. Like we don't really have like a leader, like a captain, but we would just. I mean, I guess he is, as in
Uh-huh.
like he's always just like after every scrim, he's really good at talking about what we need to do,
Right.
like what we did wrong or what we did good, and he's usually the one that keeps track on that stuff. We always just like listen, like he'll say it, and then we'll give off whatever he says. We'll like respond with. So after every scrim, he's always like, "Did we do this on this map? Why is this not working?" So yeah, he's usually the one that brings up because he's really vocal about all that stuff. So we let him talk, and then we'll give the responses.
Right, which is huge because you're in a constant state of learning and improving. Even when you're winning, it's not like you win and you just throw the game out. It's like, oh, we won, we're good, we figured it out. It's like, no, what did we do wrong? Like I remember there was a game that you guys won, and it's like a hilarious tweet now
It's
where
yeah,
with Lethal, yeah, where he's like, okay, like they won the game, but Snakebite's like, we can't just give up the railgun or whatever it was.
oh,
Lethal's
yeah,
like
that
why not?
happens all
Yeah.
the time. It's
All
like
right.
we used to even win scrims like 13-0 or 11-0 or whatever it was, and we were just like it doesn't matter. Why did they get that flag cap? Like if we're not winning 3-0 in like 2 minutes, then there's like something's happening. So we
Yeah.
usually, I mean, I guess it's a little bit harder when you're winning that many games, but definitely if we win a game, by no means is it like that's acceptable to not talk about anything else. We win all the time, like scrims and stuff, and it's always just going over stuff because there's a lot you can take away just because you win.
Right, right. That's so important that you're always learning, even when you're winning. You don't just throw out those games. Like there's so much to get through to be perfect.